What you should always do with private fields is you have two options. Either name them as you would name a local variable, with camel casing starting with the lowercase. Do this. So let me go ahead and fix the rest of my code because I've now, by changing the names, I've now broken everything. So this is your first option. And this is a, whoops. This is your first option, but it's not what I typically do, but it's something you'll see used often. It's perfectly valid. It's technically within the C# naming convention guidelines, but I generally, this is the one point of contention I have with those C# conventions, in that I prefix my private fields with an underscore. I'm going to leave one of them without an underscore, and then I'm going to leave both of them with an underscore. If you want to name your private fields without a prefix, so you just want to name them camel casing starting with the lowercase, such as is in stock with the lowercase I, instead of underscore is in stock, then notice what's happened here on the constructor. Can anybody tell me why ReSharper has made this instance of this redundant, but this instance of this not redundant? So why is this kind of grayed out, but this isn't? Can anybody guess? Well, the answer is, what I've done here is, this is the reason why I like having my private fields be prefixed with an underscore. Because this dot in here is now required. Look at this. The parameter name is in stock is the exact same as the private boolean is in stock. And because is in stock is closer in scope, it is referring to itself. If you plan on not using underscores with your private fields, then be sure to always prefix your private fields with this dot. Otherwise, you will run into a situation where you will be doing something like this, where we're assigning a variable to itself. Now, I'm not going to tell people what naming conventions to use, other than the basic ones of class names and method names, and public members should all be named the exact same way as the C# guidelines say. As far as private members, I'm not going to say anybody needs to do one thing or another. I was just showing that you will see people have this format and you will see people have this format. Some people have an M underscore. Some people just have the underscore and some people don't have the underscore. I just wanted to point that out. So does everybody understand, at least this is sort of an ancillary concern to private members as far as fields go, in that their naming convention differs from public members? But does everybody at least understand the concept of the fact that I have now made these members inaccessible? So, again, by making these members private, the only code that can access these members is code that appears within this class definition. Anything outside of this class definition is not allowed to access this data, which is a good thing.